It's my time and it's my time, my time, my time and it's we get raw. It's my time to spit, my time, my time, my time to spit, we get raw.
Hi, I'm David Fairclough and you're watching YaRAW.
Hello, hello, my dear friends, the mighty Liverpool army of fans across the world. The tale of two Liverpools. This is how I decided to name this show today, and for a good reason. Not only signified by the different results that we had in the course of last week, obviously a very disappointing draw, not even in terms of the result, but in the manner we got this draw against Watford, and a hard-fought win in Germany against the side which had not lost at this venue for almost 18 months prior to our game with them. The tale of two Liverpools. It's best signified even in the game against Watford, the first half and the second half. Almost catastrophic first half, 2-1 at halftime, and then grabbing the game by the balls, getting 2 goals in, and yet conceding a 94th minute offside goal. Some question whether it was an offside. Doesn't matter. We still conceded it. Well, without further ado, let's get to reactions from fans about the Watford game from last Saturday.
Гребаный день сурка. Все то же самое, все те же самые проблемы в защите, в полузащите. К атаке претензий нет, потому что Салах отлично себя проявил. Правда, было видно, что еще не уверен в себе, потому что он 5 раз бил по воротам, и несколько из этих ударов были, образно говоря, по воробьям.
So the game was obviously a huge disappointment. Everybody was excited coming into the season. All summer we've been talking about how much we're going to improve and how we're going to strengthen the squad and how everything's going to be different. We've been working on defense all summer, and all of that was out the window almost immediately in the game. Our 2 center backs were pretty much rubbish. Moreno was okay. I was pleasantly surprised at how defensive-minded he was, even though he's still batshit crazy. I loved our 3 boys in attack, although it took them probably 40 minutes to get going. Salah is so absurdly fast. I think that he and Mane are going to just run ragged over defenses this year. I like Firmino taking penalties and taking that duty away from Milner, because that kind of implies that Milner's not going to be as involved this year, which is lovely. Overall, I don't think anybody played super well.
The whole team played really well in the second half. In the first half, they all played like shit.
Except
for Alberto Moreno in the first half. In the second half, I gotta say, man of the match would probably be between Firmino and Moreno, honestly. Like, they both played really, really well.
What is the World Cup?
Salah played all right, you know what I mean? Like,
can you turn around and just show off? Look at that. Ah, that's awesome.
Keeping it Egyptian up in this bitch.
The defending was awful. It was all over the place, even though I thought Moreno had a good game at attacking wise. Gini is just not ready yet. Henderson is not ready yet too. They have to pick up the tempo of the rest of the team. I thought Emre did a good job, but he cannot do it alone.
Optimistic, pissed off. That was bullshit.
How does that even work? Optimistic and pissed off.
Exactly.
I think that's the way you support Liverpool, right? Optimistic and pissed off all the time.
Perfect.
Right?
Right.
Who do you think was the standout guy?
Bobby. Tale of 2 halves.
Unfortunate. We played well attacking, obviously, to have possibly deserved to win, although unfortunately not. Defensively, we know we all need work, and we're going to win at Hoffenheim on Tuesday, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, my friend, your prediction was bang on the money right there. And guys, keep in mind that one of those guests, one of those fans there, Juan, he only sent a voice file. But I hope, Juan, you'll live up to your promise, and for the next show, you'll do a full-blown video from Bogota, Colombia. And thus, I welcome this wonderful Latin American country onto my show. Nevertheless, a lot has been said about defense and offense. Yes, we are electrifying up front, especially in the second half against Watford, especially pretty much all throughout the game against Hoffenheim. There have been like really good moments in attack. Salah is incredible. Some may argue he has had a, maybe not that much of a blistering start to his career. spurned some chances, but nonetheless, getting a goal and an assist on his full Premiership debut was quite impressive. And even the manner he played, the manner he ran, the manner he opened up into spaces was pretty fucking impressive. Mane, without question, the best player we have right now. I mean, regardless of whether Coutinho goes and stays, that's obviously an issue, but I still think, and I agree with some who said that on Twitter, that Mane is clearly the best fucking weapon we have right now. But god damn it, the fucking defense, how much longer do we have to tolerate this? I don't have, like, you know, any particular agenda against particular person in Dejan Lovren, but seriously, he had few good moments over the 3 seasons. Few, right? I mean, let's not forget the goal against Dortmund, the goal from a centre-back. Yeah, well, we conceded many goals on the other end, right? Right. But seriously, if we aspire to win anything, if we want to compete in the Champions League against the likes of, you never know, Barcelona, Real Madrid, any of those could be in our group. And we have, the best thing we have against them in centre-back is Dejan Lovren. And even the Matip, like, let's talk about Matip. Also, the tale of two Liverpools, guys. Horrible against Watford. Horrible. So many mistakes. So many things that he usually does, he did not do against Watford. And yet, shouldn't say brilliant, but, you know, a 7.5 performance against Hoffenheim. Some of the tackles, some of the headers away, some of the clearances were sublime. All we need to do is just get one borderline world-class or world-class centre-back next to Matip and have Lovren as a stand-in for lesser games as a third choice in case somebody gets injured. He can do the job or not, you may argue. But guys, defense and offense aside, I was actually far more concerned with our midfield in both games.
I thought without Coutinho and without Lallana, there was no creativity going forward. I thought that Gini in particular was absolutely terrible. I don't like Henderson and Chan starting together. I don't think that worked well together. I would really like to see us strengthen the midfield, or at least get somebody in there that's a little bit different going forward.
And in this context, Gini was a particular stinker in both games. Whether it's an away game thing that he has, or something else. In the second half against Watford, he looked very rusty, out of pace, and like that also was quite concerning. And in the game against Hoffenheim, he was slightly better, but still like a lot of passes astray, a lot of simple mistakes that he never did last season. And you know, I'm a big Gini fan. I thought he was a brilliant acquisition last season, but I don't know where we go with him now and whether he's actually suitable in this 3 that Klopp is fielding right now. Of course, provided that Phil is in a strange place and situation, and Lallana is injured for at least another 2 months.
Не хватает центрального защитника, не хватает центрального полузащитника. Все те же проблемы, которые были и которые надо было менять, но которые мы не изменили.
I believe in the team, but we do still need some signings. We still need the people to pick up the tempo and start playing as we were playing until last season.
Sign Van Dijk.
That's all you can say?
But also one issue which occurred during the Watford game, which I had a lot of thoughts about after the game, is the last goal, which essentially created this draw, and the goal should not have stood. Let's be real about it. Some may argue whether it was offside or not. It was offside. All right, the player was clearly offside. But not only that, he also interfered with the keeper. So there were at least 2 violations, enough to rule out that goal. And guys, you know what? It doesn't matter whether you support Liverpool or Man United or Arsenal or Chelsea or Man City or Barcelona or, I don't know, even fucking Ferencváros in Hungary. It doesn't fucking matter. The fact of the matter is that poor refereeing, poor officiating is destroying games for every single club in this world. I'm a strong proponent of VAR to be introduced, but some of the Reds that I spoke with about this had mixed opinions.
What about the VAR? The system, which fucking... That was an offside goal, wasn't it?
Obviously, but wait, what can you say? You can't rely on the video to correct the fuck up. Genie, I'm sorry, I love you, but you fucked up.
Fuck video review, because when video review comes in, we're never gonna be able to actually like reap the karma of the rewards because we've been fucked for so goddamn long. The video review is gonna come in, and then basically we're never gonna get the calls. All the calls are gonna go against us because we have like a mountain of shit that we're supposed to get.
But wait, brother, if video review was on, this goal would have not stood.
I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, there is, not only was he offsides, but he was in the way of the keeper. I mean, it's pretty blatant.
I didn't quite get Sam's opinion there, but Adam is right. Adam is absolutely right. I mean, the lack of VAR or the goal which should not have stood is not a justification for Liverpool not scoring at least 6 against Watford or, you know, conceding this late. But yeah, VAR I think should be introduced. I know it's in testing stages. It's being tested in the United States in the MLS. I went to a Yankees game a week ago and I saw that with my own eyes how it's being implemented. I think that's something that should be brought into football because for how much longer this will fucking go on. Anyway, I don't want to leave the show with with a negative feeling and all that. Actually, my last guy on this show, a Russian guy from the city of Vologda in central Russia, will give you a really positive sort of thought on the game and everything. But just want to remind you guys, this show, YaRAW, is not about me. It's about you. It will die without your input, without your videos, without your interactions. So please, I beg you again, please be more active. Get me videos. Let's make it fully interactive platform. I want your voices to be heard before I embark on my newest super crazy adventure with Stan Collymore. And please, 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 my email, you know that. Email your videos to me or direct message me on Twitter with your videos like Alex did. Thanks, man, appreciate it. But for now, Pavel will have a few good words for you, but you know what I'm gonna do? Right, I'm gonna drop the mic.
I'm okay with that draw. The league is back, the hopes are back, the passion is back.